sports. Jerry, Micah had 12-plus sacks in each of the last 4 years, very productive. For other Cowboys players coming up the line, they see how this negotiation with Micah went. How would you answer their question, well, gee, what do I have to do to get an extension if Micah can't get one?
Ask Dak. Highest paid man in the NFL. There's a lot of players that they could ask that have been paid down around here. I'll pay players.
So what makes this different?
Because we wanted to look and see if we could do what we did.
Pat.
That's the benefits of the trade made it different. Make no mistake about it. We all know we could have signed Micah, but we decided to go with the trade.
Hey, Jerry. Pat Doney with NBC5 here in Dallas. 1 month from today, Micah will be in AT&T Stadium playing in a Packers uniform. Have you allowed yourself to think about that, and what are you expecting that night to be like for you when he plays on Sunday Night Football against your team?
Well, I had to play Emmitt Smith when he was a Cardinal, and that made it hard. But obviously, we have to play a lot of players that we play, when I say play them, we compete on the teams that they're on after they leave the Cowboys. It's free agency. That's what happens. Micah will be problematic, very problematic. I'd suggest that we get ahead and run the ball.
Last one.
Sydney Staples, DG10 Sports. For you, Mr. Jones, what do you have to say to the fans who may be really frustrated, upset, confused by this decision?
Well, I would like for them to look at a lot of what we've talked about here, and that's why I'm saying what I'm saying here, because I want them to be interested and involved in looking at it. This was a move to get us successful in the playoffs. This was a move to be better on defense, stopping the run. This was a move to, if we get behind, not be run on. And it was a deliberate move, a well thought out move to make this happen. The other thing that I would say is that we have a chance to get a minimum of 3, and it could very easily be as many as 5. Really top players. And you got to look at 3 to 5 to 1 over who's going to help you win the most. And it was strictly that, because it's not only the draft picks that you have as currency, but is the available cap room. And we can take that available cap room that we were going to use with Micah, and we can pay 3 to 5 players with that we wouldn't have been able to pay. And it's an allocation. It's not a volition. It's an allocation of money. And so we chose to have numbers of players that we could pay handsomely, that would be those caliber of players, not practice, not young practice squad players. We're talking players that can really compete. And so for our fans, I think we're better off having those numbers of players. I think we're better off from attrition. As you know, this game is in many cases built around planning injury and knowing that you're going to have injury. If you have injury, you've got 5 players rather than waiting on one, not waiting, but looking at one player. You've got better odds of having, if you will, availability for it. So this gives us the best chance, and we've tried it in a way, that way. And our fans, as well as my mirror, is saying, come on, let's change something up. Let's do something a little different here. Well, how about Brian Schottenheimer? How about loading up with some resources called cap room and draft picks And how about bringing on those kinds of changes? How about philosophically doing our defense a little different? How about bringing in some better blocking on the offensive line? We have done all of that, and this is a part of it.
All right, thanks, everybody.
Thank you, guys.